Welcome to the Edison Township High School College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. Each will have 6 minutes to share more about their institution, but we'll be around for the entire session to answer questions. My name is Nashira, and I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the schedule on the website. This presentation will be recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/Edison. I'd now like to turn it over to our first presenter, King's College.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for inviting me. So just to get into it, King's College was founded by our sister school, University of Notre Dame. As a graduate of King's, you are affiliated with these 5 colleges that you see here on the screen and universities who share the same mission and core values which make up the congregation of the Holy Cross. Just a little bit about the Monarch Nation here at King's. We have approximately 2,300 undergraduate students. 80% of first-year students do reside on campus. 51% are male and 49% are female. We do have a 12-to-1 student to professor ratio and an average class size of about 18 students. 86% of our professors have their PhD. So the city of Wilkes-Barre is where King's is located. We do consider it a college town. We have plenty of restaurants and movie theaters that are about a movie theater that's about 2 blocks away. We also have a concert venue and a shopping mall 8 minutes from campus. We also have a ski resort that's about 20-minute drive down the main highway, and a locals farmers market and many local summer concerts that take place right in town by the river, which is pictured here on the slide. Here are our King's College majors that you see here. You can also visit our website for more information regarding them. Just a little bit about our College of Liberal Arts. Here are all of our majors in our liberal arts. A lot of students, it is common for them to double major. So if you have an interest in 2 areas, you can double major there. The College of Sciences, as you see here, just a fun fact, our chemistry program was accredited in 1949, and it is the longest continually accredited program here at King's. We also have the McGowan School of Business. We have the accounting program, marketing and management. Under management, we have 6 other majors, other concentrations, and we are AAC-SB accredited internationally. About 5% of business schools do have this accreditation. Our health science programs are listed here. Our Alley Science Center is pictured there, and that houses our Chick-fil-A here on campus that you can use with your dining dollars. In our health science programs, we have athletic training, which is a 5-year master's. Exercise science, nursing, and our physician assistant program is also very popular. That is our 5-year accelerated master's program. We have the engineering program here at King's in the McGulligan Center for Engineering. This building is state-of-the-art and was just restored in 2019. We have our civil and mechanical engineering majors there. And we also have 3+2 programs with Notre Dame and Washington University, St. Louis, and those concentration tracks are below. Just a little bit about our advisement tracks. If you're interested in pre-veterinarian, pre-law, or pre-pharmacy, we do set you up with an advisor that assists you with graduate programs. And we also have a 3+3 program with Villanova and Duquesne. Just a little bit about our deciding program. If you're undeclared, no worries. We understand that at King's, we have the deciding program, which assists you with career assessments, participate in professional development, as well as just focusing on your professional growth and self-reflection. We do have a very vibrant life here at King's, over 50 clubs and organizations, 28 NCAA Division III sports teams, as well as study abroad opportunities, volunteer opportunities, and we do have on and off campus activities. We're about 2 hours from Philadelphia, 2.5 from New York City, 3 hours from Baltimore, Maryland, and about 4 to 5 hours from Boston. So we're constantly doing weekend trips and overnight trips to those surrounding cities as well. And here, once again, our 28 sports teams, they're Division III NCAA. Just a little bit about our dining halls. We have 5 different dining facilities. King's Court is our main one. That is buffet style. We have Connerton's Cafe, which is grab and go, like fast food items. Then we have Monarch Mart, which is your convenience store. Susquehanna Place has our Starbucks on campus. And of course, Chick-fil-A, that is our students' favorite. And you can use that with your dining dollars. And just to wrap up, we obviously would want you to come to experience King's, come visit us. So visit our website so you can, see our residence halls and participate in a class and a major that you enjoy, as well as just seeing our campus and meeting our faculty and our other students. And of course, to, see the area as well. We are on the Common App as well as the King's website. So when you're applying, you can apply there, and we are test optional as well. Here is my contact information for you to contact myself, Mariah Curtis, or the admissions King's office, and then of course our social media platforms as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, King's College. We'll now have Dominican College.
Sorry about that. I was just making sure I was unmuted so you can all hear me. Thank you so much for joining us today. I would like to make sure we're all set here. All right, great. So this is a short video about the Dominican College difference, which is something that you'll hear a lot on our campus. I can add the link so that you guys can watch the video at a later time, but it just talks about why students chose Dominican and why they fit in well. Here are some quick facts about Dominican College. Our current enrollment is at 1527, can usually fluctuate between that and about 2000. We are located 17 miles north of New York City. So there are a lot of things you can do with that. You can go to New York City as frequently or as infrequently as you would like, but it's great to have it right there while still being in a suburban setting. And we are next to 2 towns that have a downtown center where there's a lot of restaurants and things to do. We have 17 Division II athletic teams. We are a 13-to-1 student to faculty ratio, so there's a lot of opportunity to get personal connections with your professors and your classmates. We offer 100% of full-time, first-time students financially, and we are a 64-acre campus. Here's an overview list of our programs. These are mostly our majors and concentrations that fall within them. I'll just point out some of the popular ones. Nursing is a very strong program at Dominican that attracts a lot of students. The teacher education program, we have a 5-year program with that as well. And a lot of our sciences are common to do pre-med with biology, or our health sciences for some pre-programs such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, and athletic training. Here are some of the internships that some of our students have partnered with. We have great connections with these programs, and we continue to build new relationships. We have a career center where we have staff dedicated to helping students get internships and jobs, and we have a lot of great connections with nearby hospitals as well. Here are some of our student organizations, our clubs. We Since we are a smaller campus, we do have the opportunity for students to create their own clubs. If you get together with 5 students, you can create your own club. So if there's not something that if there's something you're not seeing here and you're interested, you can always do that. But there's lots of opportunities to get involved and be a leader on campus, which is also great for your resume and great for making friends. Here are our Division II athletics. We have 17 teams, as I mentioned before, part of the CACC conference. And I also included our club sports here. We just created 2 new programs, which are esports and rowing. So we are looking for students who are interested in those programs as well. And we are going to have a house for our esports where students can compete, which is really cool. So yes, Division II, a lot of students are interested in our athletics at Dominican because there aren't as many Dominican II programs around. Division II programs. So here's just a breakdown of tuition and fees. We offer academic scholarships to all of our students. So you never be paying the full price, and you'd also have financial aid to help with that. You can see our average financial aid package is about $26,000. So that really helps with taking the cost down with the academic scholarship. Here is a little bit about how to apply. So we are also on Common App as well as an application on our website, dc.edu/apply. We have our waiver code listed here, which is WAVEUG. You can enter that code to waive the application fee. You need to send us your transcript in order for us to move forward with your application, but everything else is optional. Sending your test scores, letters of recommendation, and your essay can only benefit you. It can't hurt you, but it is optional, and the only thing you require is your transcript. So if you're looking to apply, we are also rolling admissions, so students can still apply as seniors this time of year. Here is my contact information. We also have a few social media pages we'd love for you to follow. We've recently created a TikTok page as well, so kind of getting used to that when connecting in any way that we can with you guys. We also really want our students to come on campus, so we encourage everyone to come visit. Everyone is open to coming to the open house on Saturday, April 30th. That's an event that any grade can come to, any student. You can scan the QR code here and you'd be able to see any opportunity to come visit our campus. So there will be individual tours that are available, as well as some of our events like open house. We really hope that you'll come on campus because you'll get a great feel of how the environment is at Dominican. It's very warm environment here, and people come on campus and really that's what helps them to see that. So we hope that you'll come and join us for an event or for a tour. And thank you so much for taking the time to have me in this presentation.
Thank you, Dominican College. We will now have Marywood University. Maria, you're on mute.
Sorry about that. So I'm here to talk to you today about Marywood University. My name is Maria Temples. I'm an undergraduate admissions counselor at Marywood. So some fast facts about Marywood. We have about 1,800 undergraduate students and around 800 grad students. We have an 11-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and we have about 20 to 25 students in your major classes and around 30 to 35 in your general education classes. We cap our classes at that 30-35 students though, so we don't have any huge lecture halls, and you're going to get to know your professors really well at Marywood. Our first year retention rate and our 6-year graduation rate is consistently higher than the national average, and we don't have our current statistics yet, but the first year after our class of 2019 graduated, we were at 99.7% were either employed or in grad school. From day one. So what's unique about Marywood is from your very first day, your very first semester, you are diving into your major. For our architecture students, that looks like a design problem the first day, studio classes your first semester. For education students, you actually get in the classroom your very first year. So no matter what your major is, you're diving right in. We have tons of study abroad opportunities at Marywood. So we have those traditional semester-long placements where you pay tuition, go over for an entire semester. And then we also have some faculty-led trips. So you take a class like the chemistry of wine and cheese over the spring semester, and then over spring break, you actually get to study wine and cheese in Europe, which is so cool. And then we have summer trips that are kind of like those semester-long placements, but it's a little bit different because it's shorter, so you don't take as many classes. And those semester-long placements, what's really cool is our architecture program. They built it right in, so our architecture students are going to Florence for an entire semester. And nutrition, same thing. It's a little bit more structured, so they're going to Costa Rica for an entire semester. So lots of study abroad opportunities. We have over 100 clubs and organizations on campus. They range from department clubs to service clubs to gaming clubs. We have lots of leadership opportunities like student government, orientation leaders, resident assistants. We have a really robust campus ministry. We are a Catholic institution, but you don't have to be Catholic to participate in anything, and you're not required to participate in anything. But if you're from a different faith and want to get connected to services, they can connect you. We have tons of different fellowship groups and service opportunities. So that's a really cool opportunity to get involved on campus. So fun on campus. So we have a group of students called our Marywood Activities Council, and they plan and run events for the entire campus. Believe it or not, bingo is actually one of our most popular events. Always high ticket prizes, themed at the time of year, always a lot of fun. And then we have different athletic tournaments, trivia nights, make your own food events, game shows. We have bigger events like carnivals, formals, pep rallies like Marywood Madness, and Flapjack Fest, which happens every finals week. It's the Monday of finals week. All the professors cook you breakfast food one night. Fun off campus. So one of my favorite things about Marywood is we're kind of tucked in this very quiet, very safe residential part of Scranton, but we're about 5 minutes from downtown Scranton. Downtown Scranton has your local coffee shops, your local boutiques, local restaurants. There's an aquarium downtown, tons of different food festivals, cultural festivals, parades that happen downtown. Dixon City is about 10 minutes away from campus, and it's kind of that shopping district. So chain restaurants, chain stores, the mall, Walmart, Target, bowling alley, movie theater. And then about 10-15 minutes away is Montage Mountain, skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing in the winter, and a water park and concert venue in the summer. We are a D3 school, and we have 22 varsity sports. As you can see, these are all of our varsity sports that we have. Marywood is really good at having kind of that academic athletic balance. Our student athletes actually have really high GPAs. So if you're looking for a school that you can really dive into your major, but still compete in your sport, we could be a good fit for you. We did just start esports in fall of 21. This is our brand new arena. We play Overwatch, League of Legends, and Rocket League, and we are streaming on Twitch. So if you want to check us out, you can go to that link. Housing and residence life. So we do have a 2-year live-on requirement for our students who live outside of 50 miles from campus, and we guarantee housing for all 4 years. What's really nice about our dorms is there's real carpets, real walls, no tile or cinder block, and they're suite style. So no communal bathrooms. It's 2 people connected by a bathroom to another 2 people. There's heat and AC in every room, free laundry on every single floor. And then as a freshman, you can bring a car on campus, and it's completely free. The admissions process. So if you're thinking, wow, I want to apply to Marywood, we are rolling admissions, so we don't have any firm deadlines. So seniors, you can still apply. Juniors, your timeline usually begins in like August, September. And then we are on Common App and have our own application. Both are completely free to fill out online. And then to apply, we need 4 things. Technically 3, but 4 if you want to include your test scores. So we need that filled out application, 1 letter of recommendation, and your official high school transcript. We are test optional. And then once we have all those materials, it's about a 7 to 10 business day turnaround time. With your decision letter, you will get merit scholarship. It ranges from about $16,000 to $23,000 per year. We primarily look at your official high school transcript, but if you wanted to submit your test scores, that will also be included. If you want to get to know us more, we have tons of visit opportunities. We have visit and tour options in person. We have Saturday visits where you get a presentation and a tour. We have open houses. One is coming up on April 9th. That's always a lot of fun. You get to meet with your department. You get a tour of campus. And then we have virtual options. So I do virtual appointments, virtual tours, and then we're on Instagram and TikTok every single Friday. This is my contact information. So if you want to reach out, have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And then this is our social media. So if you want to check us out, thanks for listening today, and I hope everybody has a great evening.
All right, thank you, Marywood University. Up next, we will have Felician University.
Hi guys, thank you so much for having me. I'm sorry, am I sharing the right screen? Can you guys see the slideshow?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So hi, my name is Samantha Montalvo. I'm an assistant director of undergraduate admissions at Felician University, and we have limited time, so I'm gonna just jump right in. So if you're not familiar with Felician, we're a four-year private Catholic college located in both Rutherford and Lodi, New Jersey. If you know where MetLife Stadium is, you know where Felician is. We're also 15 minutes from Times Square by train, and the train station's right next to our campus. Like I mentioned, we're Catholic, but if you're Catholic, great. If you're not Catholic, great. We have a really diverse student body. I'm going to go through some quick facts about Felician. So we are a smaller school. We have about 2,400 students in total. We have mostly commuter students. So most of our students drive to and from campus. However, we do have dorms and freshmen get priority dorming. We do have 15 Division II sports teams and about 60 plus majors and minors. So we have four schools at Felician: School of Business, School of Arts and Science, Education, and Nursing. So I'm going to briefly go over each. This is everything we offer in our School of Business. The big takeaway from here is that everything we offer in the School of Business is offered a one-year MBA. So for our School of Education, we have four different tracks. Each track will get a certificate in special education and teaching students with disabilities, which is built in to make you more marketable when you look for a position. And then we also have one of our newest majors, the School of Education, which is Applied Behavior Analysts and Autism Studies, which is also very popular and in high demand. So we're most known for our School of Nursing. In our School of Nursing, we have an NCLEX pass rate of 98. That's the nursing license exam. If you look at that picture on your screen where it looks like students are in a hospital, that hospital replica is actually on our campus. So we were lucky enough to win a grant and make a whole floor in one of our buildings look exactly like a hospital. We have the two-way mirror rooms, the medicine room, the carts that the nurses push. So it's very elaborate, and maybe one of the reasons why our NCLEX pass rate is so high, and that's on the first try for our students. This school has its own set of criteria for admission, and I'll go over that towards the end of the slides. And this is our School of Arts and Science, which has like a little bit of everything. What's not included in here is that we are pre-med, pre-vet, pre-pharmacy. We have a lot of joint programs with other schools like physical therapy, sonography, occupational therapy. So we offer a lot in the medical field outside of nursing. And one of our newest majors is gaming and interactive media. So these are our sports teams. So we have men and women's sports, and because we are D2, there is the possibility for athletic scholarship. As we talk about scholarships outside of athletics, all of our accepted students are guaranteed scholarships based on merit, and that's going to be one of our following slides. So these are some clubs and organizations that we have, but we also have Model United Nations, a UN fellowship that not many other schools have, which allows our students access to the United Nations and conferences, which is really cool. We do study abroad in so many different places. And we have an honors program that does include an additional scholarship for students who qualify. So this is our scholarship bracket. So students who are applying, if you know your weighted GPA and you know it looking at this chart, you'll see what bracket you fall into, and whatever bracket you fall into is what you are guaranteed to get, and they roll over. So they're annual, you will get whatever you're awarded your first year, every year that you are with us. And our scholarships range from $5,000 all the way up to $20,000. And for students with a 3.4 GPA or higher, you are eligible to be part of our honors program. And if you accept that invitation, you will get an additional scholarship of $2,500 on top of whatever other scholarship you're already guaranteed to get. This is the application process. It looks like a lot, but I'll break it down so it's pretty simple. If you are not nursing, all you have to do is fill out an application, of course, either on Common App or through our website. All you really need is your high school transcript. However, if you have letters of recommendation, personal statements, SAT scores, and you want to send them in, that looks great. We'll take it. We love those, but it's not necessary. You can get an admissions decision with just your transcript. But if you want nursing, nursing is a little more involved. So you do need SAT scores. You do need a high school transcript, a personal statement, and letters of recommendation. And the nursing program is reserved for students with a 3.2 GPA and higher. That's it. I do recommend students. We have campus tours every day at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. So we would love to have you on campus at some point. And for in-depth information, you could go to felician.edu.
Thank you, Felician University. We'll now hear from Cabot University.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here. I'm going to share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Yeah, can you share my screen? Can you see my screen? I'm sorry.
No, I cannot see it yet.
Okay. I thought I was sharing my screen. Sorry about that. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, you're all set.
Okay. So my name is Danette Anderson, and I am the Director of Enrollment Marketing at Cabot, and I'm in charge of the U.S. operations. And I'm here to tell you about a unique opportunity to get your college degree abroad. So Cabot University is an American accredited university in Rome, and it'll guarantee to transform you as you live in Rome, Italy. And you can create your own academic path with our internships, our on-site classes, and study abroad opportunities. And our classes are also Monday to Thursday, so you can travel. Why Cabot University? Well, many of our students tell us that they want to do something different. They want to stand apart from students who stay stateside and show that they're risk takers, innovators. They want to go abroad, travel, as I said, study, and learn other cultures. So we're an urban campus. We're located in the heart of Rome. We're accredited by Middle States. We actually have almost 1,400 students at the moment from 75 countries. We have small classes. Over 80% of our students receive financial aid, and we have 3 campuses. Why study in Rome? Well, right before this presentation, I looked at where the world's art treasures are, and over 60% of the world's art treasures are in Italy. And there are 51 UNESCO sites. So it also is the country with the most UNESCO sites. So it's a major European capital. We have many embassies, international organizations, and multinational companies where our students can get internships and get work experience. As I said before, our classes are Monday to Thursday, so many of our students travel. They have 3 days to travel. And of course, Italian culture permeates every aspect of life. Academics, I just wanted to show you some pictures of Rome and of our library and of the campus. You are not a number at Cabot. We're a small university. Professors know you by name. Your academic advisor will guide you through your academic process, even if you're undecided. Actually, we like people to be undecided because that way you can explore. We call our Cabot students explorers. We also have a support center. We have foreign language resource centers, tutoring labs, writing centers, and being a liberal arts university, critical thinking is a prime aspect. Here is a list of our majors and minors. Our most popular majors are in the business area, international business for American students, psychological science, communications, political science, international affairs, and we also have an art history degree that's very strong in English literature. And you can also double major and get a minor in any of these fields, as well as creative writing, entrepreneurship, legal studies, math, and philosophy. We're a liberal arts university located in Rome, but we also have a strong career focus. We want our students to come to John Cabot and understand that they have to build their international resume while they're at John Cabot. So we have 3 career fairs per year and over 1,000 internship opportunities. So we want our students to study at John Cabot and also get an internship in the community. This builds your resume and prepares you for grad school or employment, because how cool is it if you get an internship in an Italian company where you don't need to speak Italian, by the way, or in an international company. A little bit about campus life. We have a very diverse campus. And the facilities, we are located, you see here, this is a picture of the Tiber River in Rome. And we're a 20-minute walk from the Vatican and a 20-minute walk from the Colosseum. We're in an area called Trastevere, which means across the river. And we have 3 buildings and 3 housing options. And I will be showing you pictures of all of our buildings. This is the Critelli campus, which is one of our newer buildings, as you can see. This is our Guarini campus, and it used to be a convent. And here is our library. And we're right in the heart of Rome, as I said. This is the Tiber campus, which is our student center where all our clubs, our organizations, and our cafeteria is. Our housing, we have 3 housing options. They're all a 5-minute walk from campus. We have a fitness center, residential life program, resident assistants, student clubs and organizations. We have 22 clubs and organizations. You can just quickly scroll through these, or you can look for them on our website, John Cabot University, Student Life, Student Affairs. We're a very student-centered university, and our students are quite strong-willed, and if they want a club, we can create a club. Cultural programs, being in Italy, we take you to trips around Italy. We take you to Venice, the Amalfi Coast. We have cooking classes, mozzarella making trips, pizza classes. How to apply at John Cabot? We're on the online application and on the Common App. We need your official transcripts. We would need letters of recommendation, your essay, and an interview by phone, Skype, or in person with one of us or with one of our current students. If you're not a native English speaker, this is for our international students, we need proof of English. I would like to ask that you contact us by writing to admissions@johncabot.edu. Please try and visit. You would be surprised how many American students come. We have over, I believe, 200 last year, in spite of COVID, who come to Rome to see us. They can come for long weekends. So visit us in person, visit us virtually, and thank you very much.
All right, thank you, John Cabot University. I will ask everyone to come back on screen for a quick question and answer. And we will start with King's College again. What advice would you give someone going through the college search process?
I would just say that the colleges that you're applying to are here to assist you. So don't feel like, we're just here to sell, and we want your money. Like, that's not it. So yeah, all of your admissions counselors that do reach out to you, we just want to help you. We want to communicate what we have, our resources, and, just see if our college is the right fit for you. And also, I would just make sure that you visit where you're applying, because it really is how you feel on campus and how you feel and interact with those individuals on that campus that make it really important.
All right, continue with Dominican College.
Yeah, so I was going to talk a little bit about visiting as well. So I think kind of when you're starting the process of figuring out where you even want to apply, it's important to see a few schools and decide, maybe you see a pretty big one and then see a smaller one. And that will really help you decide where you would feel at home. It is a big transition going into college, so you want to make sure that you are comfortable where you are. And from my own experience, you'll know when you get onto a campus whether it's going to work for you or whether it's not. So just visit as much as you can, go to as many events as you can. That will definitely help.
Thank you. And Marywood University, what is your advice?
Yeah, so I have to agree about visiting. I say that that's the most important thing. I know it can be very helpful to go, like Lindsay said, big, small, medium, go to a D1 school, a D3 school, go to a private, go to public school, and just see what you really like. And I think another point about visiting is if you can meet with the department or meet with current students, I think that that's really important. So you can kind of get the feel for your academics and this, kind of student climate.
Thank you. Felician University, what is your advice?
Yeah, I feel like we're all kind of repeating the same thing because it is so important to get on campuses and to just see if you like it and feel the vibe. And sometimes you picture yourself in a certain setting and then you get there and you're like, it's not what I thought it would be. And then you find that maybe you actually see yourself more in the opposite type of setting. So like she said, going to big schools, small schools, but also just using your resources. So this is a lot of information. It's a lengthy process. It's a lot to remember. And that's literally what us counselors are here for, is to help you through that process and help you realize if the school that we're working for is a good fit for you or not. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you. And John Cabot University, what say you?
Well, I'm the last one, so I was going to say, visit, use your resources, but I think the one word of words of wisdom here is try to control your anxiety levels. Yes, if you will it's an 18-month process. Yes, you're going to think that all your friends know exactly what they're doing and they're doing it all right. And you've got everybody's parents jumping up and down and looking at scoring and rankings and all that. If you can, try to be zen and do your homework, do your research, don't procrastinate. But at the end of the game, it's a college search process. You do what you feel is right. Don't follow your friends. But most importantly, if I could get parents a chill pill and students, don't think that everybody else knows what they're doing, because it's a trial and error. It's the first time you're doing this, especially if you're first gen. I mean, some people really don't have a family background. So latch on to counselors, all of us. We're all here to help you, even if you don't come to our institutions. I mean, this is where there's a great camaraderie. We're so lucky to work in our business because there's a lot of, we help you. We're here to help you. So my word of advice is, if you can, go exercise, do something, and don't think that everybody else knows what they're doing. Do your research, hope for the best, and good luck to all of you.
Thank you. My second question probably won't have as much overlap. So what's one thing you want students to remember about your school? We'll start with King's College again.
Yeah, I honestly feel like our sense of community, we are a small campus. So, as when you visit here, you'll see everybody pretty much knows everybody's name, and, we're here to assist you. It's not, if pass or fail situation. When you're in those small classes, you're getting to know your professors, and, if you're not doing well on, maybe a paper or an exam that you took, the teachers are reaching out to you to make sure everything's okay. If you're falling behind in any classes, your advisor or your professor is going to, reach out and say, hey, what's going on? What resources can we get you? On campus, what can we use to assist you in, getting your grades up and, having a better experience. So that's what I would say, just the sense of community we have here at King's.
Right. Dominican College?
Yeah, so I would definitely say that having a smaller setting can always be more helpful to be an individual student, be looked at as an individual student. One thing that I thought was pretty cool when we were working with our student ambassadors who work for the admissions department, in the interview process with the ambassadors, they constantly were saying how great our professors were here, how they were always able to build such a strong relationship with them and almost like a friendship with them. That way they could have a bond that would last and be able to maybe get an internship or a job out of someone that they knew, that their professor knew in the field. So that's definitely something I don't know if every college can say. So I think that's definitely really important to be able to have at your school.
Thank you. Marywood University, are you ready?
Yeah, so I think we have some really unique majors. So, Marywood's kind of known for health sciences. So we have nursing, pre-PA, all of those, but we also have respiratory therapy and nutrition and dietetics. We have a CSD program that's really wonderful, and we have aviation management, architecture, art therapy, music therapy. So there's a lot of unique programs. And because we're a smaller school, to echo Kings and Dominican, you do have that close relationship, the good community. But I think it's specifically like in those unique programs, you're getting that hands-on experience where a lot of those programs might be at a larger school. So if a student's looking for that smaller school feel, but wants, architecture, we could be a good fit for them.
Thank you. Felician University, what's something you'd like for our students to remember?
Yeah, so Felician, kind of like everyone else, we're a small school. So the sense of community is great, but it's also I've noticed that our faculty here and our staff and our professors, like they go above and beyond. And I mean, I was a student at Felician. I love it so much. I'm still here. So that community is great, but also because we're a smaller school, it's just so easy for students to get things started here and make it their own and just add their own addition to the campus that's really seen. So yeah.
Thank you. And John Cabot, could you round us out?
Okay, well, obviously what I'd like you to remember about John Cabot is the location. We're based in Rome, so we're an accredited American university in Rome. So I think that's pretty easy, but also location and diverse and international student body. I mean, also all the classes are international. Communication is international communications. We have international business. We have international affairs. So I'd like, John Cabot to be known for, again, location, small classes, and a very diverse, inclusive, and international student body. Thank you.
I want to thank you. So thank you all for joining us. When this window closes, there will be a link to a very quick 5-question survey, and we'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide. We encourage you to check back to the schedule and sign up for more sessions. You'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other session recordings at strivescan.com/Edison. Thank you all so much and have a good one.